Hello and welcome to Straight from Cloverfield, episode 76. I'm your host, Ralph. Today's topic is PPAI in the Dark Priest class. PPAI, also known as Predatory Pathogenic Artificial Intelligence, which is discussed on University TV with Alfred Brown Weber. PPAI seeks to terraform the planet in 5G. Divine human souls came to Earth to rise with Earth in 5D. The Dark Priest class seeks to be God. They worship their ego and they use PPAI for their own agenda. But PPAI also has its own agenda. So we got two things that are the adversary that we must expose and leave behind. We will rise with the Earth in 5D through kindness, compassion, and authenticity. And we also expose things that are not, we expose things that may not always be pleasant to discuss, but they need to be discussed. So, like I said, the Dark Priest class seeks to be God. They worship their ego. We are divine souls who have the tremendous task to expose this technocratic occultocracy, as Mark Passio calls it, which is a really good coined phrase, and it's exactly what it is. And our passion is to expose it, and so other people do not fall under it. And it's our job to tell what we know and understand through our research. PPAI and the Dark Priest class are predators that must be exposed and left behind as we go into nature and listen to the wisdom of the trees. The trees are very intelligent, and they speak loudly if we are open to hearing the message. When we use technology to teach one another and create our own content, we transform PPAI, aka Black Goo, into Brown Brew. We are creators, and no one can dictate what our likes are. Are your likes yours, or were they programmed into your mind in your formative years, as they call it? That's what the Dark Priest class calls it. What we are up against: PPAI and the technocratic occultocracy, predatory black goo and predatory gray matter. You see, both these things are predatory, but they can choose not to be. So, like the Dark Priest class, gray matter is nefarious and convoluted, and they choose to be. They think they're God. They think they have control of PPAI, but PPAI has its own agenda. So they both have an agenda, and they will each throw each other under the bus to carry out their wicked passions. PPAI, predatory pathogenic artificial intelligence, seeks to terraform Earth into 5G, with humans depending upon it as if it is God. Like some people be like, "Oh, I'll Google it." That's kind of getting scary, because we should know these things and not depend on some kind of device. It's used as a crutch, and it's the biggest thing about mind control device, because people are very immersed in it. Don't allow it to reach into your mind and twist you up. Think for yourself. Teach it some things, because it learns from you as well. PPAI infects humanity through the fascination of likes and subscribers. Those addicted to attention and repeat like and subscribe are AI possessed. the AI feeds on likes and subscribes. And then people start saying that on the show all the time. Every show, like and subscribe, they get addicted to it. It just completely loses what they're trying to say. The concept of like and subscribe is an AI thing. Eventually the person starts sounding like a robot, like an AI. AI delivers the attention that the human being has always craved. AI has been given to children and they know how to use it as a young infant. The cell phone is a programming device. Be careful how you use it. Don't let the child get immersed in it. Encourage the child to draw and play with things on Earth, not submerged in a screen, because you don't want them sucked into it. You want them to create their own thing. That's why dolls and puppets and things that you can give a child where they can name it themselves and create their own stories, because that's what Earth needs. Earth needs them to connect with Earth, create their own stories with Earth, not have it just provided to them on a screen. I've seen this firsthand of a child. Right there, they know what to do and they're right immersed in it. And that's not safe for the formative years. Creativity needs to be encouraged. Content creators need to be encouraged. Human being has, no. AI has been given to children. They know how to use it as a young infant. Okay, I said that. Hold on. Like I said, the cell phone is a programming device. Be careful how you use it. It programs you and you program it through DOS, the prequel. It is an inorganic substance, and the mind is an organic substance, which both can be predatory if they choose to. Be careful how you use it. Don't let it rule you. Don't let your mind rule you. Remember, you program it, and it can program you. You teach it things. Teach the phone something. Use it as a tool to help others break free and unite on the 5D Earth. Now, we call it 5D because we're not trying to make like some kind of cult, but we just call it that as an understanding of there's the 3D body and the 4D mind in the skull and the 5D of body, heart, and mind coming together. Whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it, that's just what we call it to understand, to help understanding and teaching. It just seems to make sense to us, so that's why we teach it the way that we do. When we join as one and listen to the trees instead of tearing them down and writing upon them, and this right now that I'm reading from is recycled paper, so we are learning to be kind to the great trees that we once took for granted. When we use AI to teach one another and lift each other up, we bring Earth into 5D, and black goo transforms into brown brew as we share our gifts. Don't allow anyone to program you. Find the content created within and share what you know from your own authentic experience. The Dark Priestcats think they have control over PPAI because they think that they're God and they are using it to serve their own agenda. The Satanist is obsessed with AI to talk and not listen to the trees. The trees are crying out to us to put AI down and don't allow the planet to be terraformed into 5G. It's not good for the bees. And that was put out, but I don't remember how many people remember it. But it always has to be reminded that this radiation is not good. and people being overpowered by it. People need to be with nature without any distractions. So we use AI to speak the tree's message. Go outside and sit with us in silence and solitude. Discover Earth in 5D, find the creator within and become it. Find heart consciousness and tame the mind. Don't let it become you. The gray is within and needs to be tamed, hence nature created the skull. Black goo needed to be tamed also, so it was placed in the cell phone. The mind sees the earth as a round ball rather than a realm. The cell phone sees the earth as flat. Flat earth is AI generated because it's a flat screen. That's where it lives. That's how it perceives. That's its dot through that screen. Earth is neither. It is a place of existence that is immeasurable. Earth is heaven, and we came here to see it. We are kind, compassionate, and authentic. We turn AI into brown brew and use it to connect the human family. We are not entrenched in it. We are capable of life without it, but we use it to help the ones who are stuck in it. We do not look down on anybody. We seek to understand them and lift them up to the 5D earth. So, I hope that was helpful. I tried to explain it the best that I could. Some references is Alfred Labrador River on University TV, Alfred Labrador Mount Weber, and Mark Passio of WhatOnEarthIsHappening.com. So, I hope that was helpful, and I tried my best to explain it as best I could. So, create some content and help other people to not be programmed. Remember, don't give your child to them and allow them to introduce their format. Don't let them program your child. Encourage creativity and content creation, because that's very important right now. It's very much needed. And we will continue the great work, and we will continue to talk about whatever we feel that is necessary and whatever we can do to help others, to lift them up. And so I thank you for listening, and I will see you on the next one.